3, 2, 1.
Get ready.
Guys, welcome to episode 2 of Trace Coronas. This week we're talking about something that's so near and dear to my heart, which is Dennis Rodman's new face tattoo. No. We're talking about the newest social media platform, Threads, which is the fastest growing platform in the history of social media. And it seems like everyone is on it, and yet no one's really heard of it. What do you know about Threads, or like what have you heard of Threads so far?
Nothing.
You've heard
about it
nothing? This is the first you're hearing, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. I'm learning everything about it on this video.
I read something this morning. I mean, it sounds like it's a lot of brands at the moment and not people necessarily. I'm not on it.
What is it?
Over
Are you on
100
it?
million people are on it. I'm not on it, but over 100 million people have signed up. It's like,
I'll believe that when I see it.
and they say it's faster growing than ChatGPT even.
Seriously, like what is the platform? What's it all about?
I really think it's a direct hit on Twitter. You know,
Okay.
Elon bought Twitter. Elon and Zuckerberg don't really like each other. Zuckerberg's like, this is a great opportunity for me to cash in on this market, take over.
I mean, I guess that's a layup for him because Facebook's just going nowhere but south.
Yeah, I think Zuckerberg needed a win. You know, Metaverse was kind of...
need a win?
He needs a win.
He needs it.
He got so
does he
much
need
heat
a
So
win?
for
your
Metaverse.
team
He got a
Zuckerberg.
very big win.
I'm not Team Zuckerberg, but like I feel bad for him. Did you see the little like emoji guys in Metaverse were so bad? It was so rough. Like,
What other?
I saw those Meta commercials, and it was
Yes.
like, oh, Mark Zuckerberg should not be the spokesperson for this. And so I hear what you're saying, but I mean, he's literally just copy and pasted Twitter into, and just like, it sounds like it's basically Twitter, but if it was Instagram minus the photos or something. Right?
I really don't know. I haven't been on it yet.
This is 3 people who are not on Threads, have never been on Threads, talking about the
Wait,
pros and
We're
cons
gonna
of
give a
Threads.
re-review in a month.
So like, are either of you on Twitter?
Yeah,
No.
And what do you feel about Twitter?
not a big fan. I thought it was interesting when Elon Musk purchased Twitter for the whole point of de-censorship and stuff, but there's been a whole slew of quality issues and
Right.
other things that have been introduced since he took over that I don't really know. I mean, didn't he like fire half of the company or something? A
And
third
now
of the company?
Zuckerberg is rehiring them
Oh,
to
wow.
make Threads.
All right, see.
I heard that may or may not be true. But I also saw like Mark Zuckerberg was like, we're going to be about kindness here and it's going to be just kindness. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not going to be that, Mark.
Zuckerberg has always
Yeah.
been about kindness.
The
Yeah,
lizard man
exactly.
himself. I am curious to see, because he is saying that, like, what actions is he going to take that actually promotes that? Because Twitter, I think we can all agree, like, Twitter is pretty toxic. People post every single thought they have there, first of all. And I feel like it's a very uncensored, which is
Why
what
is Threads
Musk
going to be any
wants.
different? Threads, I mean, like Twitter is what it is.
That's the user, yeah.
Because people have made it that way. Threads is
Right.
just going to have the same people. Basically, what they're doing is saying, like, hey, remember when Elon didn't own Twitter? That's what Threads is. It's like, okay.
Okay, so what do you think of the name Threads? What does it make you think of?
It just feels like Mark Zuckerberg just prodding Elon Musk, you know, just like. I think you're right. He's looking for a win after Meta sucked so much.
Yeah.
And so he's like trying to become the new champion of Threads, and he called it Threads. It's named after Twitter Threads. And he like has tweeted a couple things at Elon Musk on Twitter. Like it just feels like it fits in with him tweeting the picture of Spider-Man, pointing at Spider-Man. It's just like, I mean, everything about it screams sue me.
I personally am very, very over all of the sewing verbiage. There are stitches, there's now threads, and I don't like sewing. Using verbiage from an activity I don't enjoy.
That's your problem with Threads. I don't
I
want to
don't
be
know much
reminded
else.
of sewing.
I don't know many other things about it yet, so I've got to go off what I know, and it's the name.
See, I love that it's like a direct attack on Elon, because I'm like, you guys are going to hoard all this wealth. You want to be in the public eye. Come on, fight for us.
Right, yeah.
Like, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, bicker more.
That's
what I
absolutely
want.
true. It just feels like Mark Zuckerberg had one good idea and he's used it. And now it's like, all right, give us another one, man. Make Twitter, but make it
Yeah.
better.
We really should have, like, logged on.
I know. We should have at least looked around a little bit before.
No, this is great. It's the pre-review. Somewhere along the line, we'll do a post-review.
So, how do you see Threads impacting what we do in marketing, especially for financial advisors? Do you think it's going to be the new thing?
No. I mean, I know a lot of
Maybe.
people are like, oh, maybe it is. And maybe if your audience moves there. Twitter itself, I don't see as a particularly great place for advisors to invest their time. Unless you're going after a really young corporate, tech crowd. I see financial advisors being much more well served on Facebook or LinkedIn. And so Threads, if it's just Twitter, feels like, probably not.
I think anything that's Instagram based, you've got a really good chance at targeting that next generation wealth.
Fair.
And the fact that you have to have an Instagram account, or at least you can start it with your Instagram account, that's absolutely going to help with advertising. It gives them a huge advantage, especially when there's a ton of negative press around Twitter.
That's the thing. Everyone is saying it's through Instagram. I'm on Instagram like every day, and I haven't seen anything about Threads on there. Like, it has not been promoted to me. I don't know if I'm not the target audience or if that's everybody's experience.
You have to be a financial advisor.
You have to be to get on Threads.
Probably.
There's 100 million plus financial advisors on Threads. Join it.
Sorry, it's nothing personal.
Okay, so you guys are planning on joining Threads.
No, I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Threads.
I'm on Twitter, so I must be on Threads.
Final question. Who wins in a fight, Twitter or Threads? And by extension, Elon or Mark Z?
So does one have to mean the other? Because like Twitter and Threads, I see Twitter winning just because I think Elon Musk is that stubborn and is willing to just see a thing through even if he's not seeing success. I think Mark Zuckerberg, when it comes to corporate things, is not good. Like if Elon Musk had started Meta would still be going. It might suck too, might not have users, but it would still be going because I think Elon Musk is just kind of stubborn that way and wants to see the thing through. And so I feel like Twitter's going to win, but I think Mark Zuckerberg could whoop Elon Musk because he's like a trained fighter. And Mark Zuckerberg is like, what, 38? And Elon's like 54?
We are talking a fist fight?
Yeah, like put them in a ring together.
They're talking about a cage match. Did you not know that?
I thought we were just saying a corporate war.
No.
Who would go
No.
bankrupt first?
Elon Musk
No, physical
challenged Mark
fight.
Zuckerberg to a literal cage match, and Mark Zuckerberg accepted it. Dude,
You
catch
could-
up with the news.
you
Dana White
could-
of the UFC said this would be the largest fight of all time in the history of mankind.
Electric car versus the lizard man. This is something I would pay to see. I don't know. I'm going to say Elon. I just
Yeah.
don't think he's going to give up. No matter what it takes, as you said, if Meta was still going and he was the one running it, then it wouldn't die. I think for that reason, he's not giving up in this fight.
Any other thoughts? Closing thoughts?
I think we could come up with a better name. You could call it...
Broderick.
We're done here. Go check out the app. We're going to have the best developers on it. You're going to be able to comment, like, share, subscribe, just like this video.
Just click anything. It'll
Somewhere
do it.
around
Click
here.
somewhere around that if you want more information about Three Crowns. Where do they go?
3crowns.ru, I think, is our website.
Well, we're on Twitter. We're not on Threads. We are on Twitter.
That's a thing.
There you
At
go.
3 Crowns LLC.
Limited Liability Corporation.